ever. Just be fucking ridiculous about it. I think this is a bigger problem. I'm playing XCOM while I wait for more people to log in and hope.
I was like, Destiny 2 is going to be done in 48 minutes? That seems kind of crazy.
It's like...
Oh no, the first part is done. This is the multiplayer. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, the first number is the bullshit number. It's like, oh yeah, you can turn on the game after that and fucking look at the screen if you want. Like...
Yeah.
Yeah. So there is that too, don't forget that.
Yeah. Multiplayer is gonna load. It's gonna take 50 minutes. Around now. Holy fuck.
I mean, we might need you tomorrow, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the... I don't know about this team.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Calvin's good, right? But, like, I don't even know if he's done this raid before.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Oh, man, we might be...
Set up a data tap on the Advent network through an access point in this area. They've been retrieving data critical to the aliens' latest operation. Unfortunately, Advent picked up on the signal and are moving to destroy the emplacement. We need to move in and eliminate any hostile forces threatening that device.
Zach just got us like 15 new players, I said.
What?
Zach says he's been playing with these people and there's like 15 of them and they want to just join their clan inside of ours, and I was like, fuck it, man. Lisa came by herself, which I thought was weird. Someday I'm gonna have to ask her.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, because when I made the offer, right? And by the way, send Alex an invite to the party, please.
We need to lock down the
there's
area and
Alex.
secure the device at all costs.
Like when I made her the offer to join the clan, I assumed she'd come with her friend, because there's a guy she's like always played every fucking game I've ever played with her with. And I was like, dude, if you know, if you want to bring some of your friends over, I don't mind. I was pretty surprised when she took the offer, and I was like, who else is coming? She's like, just me. What's up?
Oh, no.
I kind of want to hear that story now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, wait. I'm going to ask her what did he say.
The person that you anticipated she might bring along, was it that person that, like, Paul and Rob don't get along with?
I don't know. I have no idea because I never knew the name of the person that Paul and Rob don't like. And that was actually one of the things that I was thinking. I'm like, shit, I might have to have like a talk with Paul and Rob and her about this. You know what I mean? But when I gave her the offer, like, before we ever did the raid, I was like, look, if you ever want, like, to join our clan, if you want to bring your friends over, we totally are cool with it. Because she made mention of her friends not really, like, doing a whole lot of raids, and I was like, you know, we can handle the raids, your friends handle the PvP, and we'll do, like, you know, we'll share clans kind of thing. And she just kind of like, nah, it's fine, whatever. I was like, all right, you know, offer's on the table. And then she just contacted me out of the blue, like, yo, is that offer still on the table? And I was like, yeah, like, who else do you need in besides you? And I sent her the invite. But it was like late, right? Not for me, but for her, it was probably 5 in the morning. And the next morning, she was like, just me. I was like, oh.
Okay.
Like, I feel like there's a story there.
Yeah, like it.
I kind of want to hear.
On Overwatch.
I'll be super nosy someday. Like, someday I'll be like, so, the fuck happens?
What happened, huh?
Like, shit. But yeah,
Did you
when
get,
go ahead.
Did you get Chris to reinstall the game yet?
Yeah, he's downloaded.
Yeah, he did.
Yay! I was gonna miss you, man. Like I'm not gonna be able to play with this asshole until like Monster Hunter comes out or some shit.
My girlfriend was pretty mad. She's like, you can't break up the bro team. And I was like, she calls us the bro team. Listen, she makes fun of us routinely, but pretty sure that's her job. I cannot get like all 4 of my characters to show up on XCOM to save my life right now.
You mean like you keep losing one in?
No, like
like
Alex just did not join this fucking mission.
What?
Just straight up, just did not. The end. I've had like 3 Reapers.
That's so weird.
Like I started with my girlfriend as my Reaper, and I hired one, got her killed, hired another one, got him killed, hired a third one. None of them were Alex, and I've reached the point where I can't afford to keep getting people murdered. So like I'm keeping this one. One of them got killed on a test that I really wanted to take. There are these missions that I'm supposed to go like destroy a facility, and the way it works is like as soon as you plant the bomb that destroys the facility, you go visible, right? So I was like, so I had someone go in and plant the bomb and then just die, like just die. You're supposed to plant the bomb and escape. And if your whole team dies after you plant the bomb, the bad guys disarm the bomb because reasons. So I lost my character and I didn't win the stage, which was a little annoying. Because I figured that was a good way to sacrifice my Reaper, right? Go in there, sneak in, detonate the bomb, and then just fucking die. It's like, oh well, you know, like still saved the day, sort of. That's fair. Nope, does not work. So what I do now is I actually send the Reaper by himself to detonate the bomb, and I just finish my turn right next to where you plant the bomb. And then next turn I plant the bomb, call the ranger, run over, and like hop on my ship like immediately, just evacuate the same turn, and it's great. It's just,
That's awesome.
fuck everybody, that's it, done. But the other one got sacrificed, and just like I don't think I even sacrificed the second one. I think he just legit died. Like it was just one of those like, oh, he got shot. I wasn't being super careful with him, but I wasn't exactly purposefully trying to get him murdered. But Paul's back now.
Nice. How did he do? Did he come back with like a suite of issues, or?
No.
Okay.
His biggest problem was that he was like grossly underleveled compared to everybody else. Chris and Paul are actually both still majors and not colonels. I've been trying to feed them kills. The problem is that even though they're best buddies, they don't actually like each other much.
Wow.
So leveling them up as their bond can't be done organically. I have to like force them to go into these covert op missions that make them like better friends. But they will be level 3 in another like week or so of gameplay. Oh, for fuck's sakes, I hate these missions. I had a hilarious moment yesterday where I was fighting the assassin, and the assassin summons 2 berserkers in the middle of the fight, like all badass, like yeah, 2 berserkers to fight you. And one of my characters is wearing the berserker armor on, and it instantly panicked the berserkers that got spawned. Like they just spawned in, saw the armor, and just like freaked the fuck out and got the fuck out of there. And I was like, it's a little embarrassing for you.
Yeah.
Here's my cool super move. And like, they don't seem really useful right now. Oh, she's got the shitty hack.
Going haywire.
Although I have to say, having them both be
What else?
grenadiers is getting a little annoying because well, I mean,
Okay, so I got one.
they are pretty fucking hilarious together, but it's still just a little frustrating to not be able to have like a more variety in team if I want to bring the 2 bros.
I'm going.
You know what I mean?
Happy now?
Oh my god, are you kidding me right now? It's amazing. My shotgunner has serial, which means whenever I get a kill, if I turn it on for that turn, every kill I get is free. Like, it doesn't cost me a thing.
Oh, nice.
And then he has Unstoppable, where the first kill in a turn gives you a free move. And his gun has hair trigger, where it has a chance to every shot just not count as a move. So like, I just like move, shot, shot, and like that shit keeps going. It's great.
We got eyes on the objective.
Which is good because I just woke up like 20,000 people at the same time, so I should probably
Costs.
figure that out. Including a sectopod, which is not great. Oh, come on!
Went off the armor.
That really needed to kill somebody. Alright, the second thing I need to do is, can I mind control this sectopod?
Sure thing.
Or hack it, whatever. Also, I've been working on Chris's aim, and Chris's aim is sick, but Paul's aim is not sick, because Paul didn't have as much time to work on his aim. Fuck, I can't, I want to, but I'll just shut it down. 85% chance to shut down, and I failed.
Dang.
Here's the problem with failing a hack, is now his aim is better.
Is this the assassin?
No, the assassin's dead. I tried to hack a sectopod and failed. And the end result is the sectopod now has better aim and defense than it did before. Okay. My second character that has a chance to hack managed to stun it. So even though it has better aim, it also... I had a really funny mission too, where I was supposed to subdue and capture an enemy. And before I got close to the enemy to subdue him, I hacked this thing that randomly mind controls an enemy, and it mind controlled the guy that I was supposed to subdue.
That's not okay.
So I just moved him to the extraction and told him to get out, and it worked.
That's awesome.
Like, I didn't have to fucking subdue him and shit. It's just like, alright.
I'm gonna leave.
Bitch, get the fuck out. He's like, okay. Alright.
That is incredible.
It's really funny. Like, that works. I'm okay with it. Like, the first time it happened, I was like, really, like, had to mind control the one non-combatant enemy in the fucking game because it's like a random choice, you know? But then I was like, wait, I could just, like, basically not do the mission.
That's hilarious.
It's pretty funny sometimes. Alright. So we are entirely dependent here on the fact that my shotgunner's other ability is that when I get a kill, the very next hit after that will always miss him. So like somebody tries to shoot him after he gets a kill, they miss. And this is important because China is not undercover. Well, I was doing that whole like kill enemies and get to fire again thing, and this guy like survived with 1 health, which totally messed up my plans.
Yeah.
There's 3 people near him, and
Moving.
okay. Woo, the strongest one to try to hit him first. Sweet. That's good. That's great. Oh, that hurt. Live, boy.
For you to go now.
Yeah, that I missed. Sweet. Alright. She's like, you say that shit a lot. What do you mean? She's like, this is probably bad. I'm like, yeah, no. That happens a lot. Like, this is bad. She's like, I hear you say that way too often. I'm like, well, it's true, like,
That's
super
XCOM,
often in this game. It's kind of funny. I did a mission where no enemy ever took a shot at me, and I never missed a single shot, and it was super intense. Like, there's something about this game where, like, yeah, I'm not in any threat, technically, but I'm always, like, just that close to being threatened. And it's kind of nice to have something that tense.
Running dry on ammo. Moving on target location.
I'm always like, this is it. Like, I'm gonna fucking die. This is it. I'm gonna die.
Couldn't get through the armor.
They closed down the black market. That shit pissed me the fuck off.
Like in your base?
No, the black market is like a place where I can buy things using Intel and sell my items and shit. And it's a pretty good source for weapon mods and PCS, which is basically like unit mods, essentially. And they closed it down for 6 weeks. That was one of their like.
Affirmative.
Here's what it is. There's like.
The enemy did it.
Yeah, there's 3 dark events is what they call it, that happen around like periodically, right? And you have these missions, these guerrilla missions that are
Enemy
designed
destroyed.
to prevent those from happening. and you can only prevent one at a time. So you have to pick what you're gonna prevent, and one of them is usually a secret, and you have to spend your intel to figure out what it is. The problem is that one of them was such a big deal.
You didn't even bother to
find out what the other ones were.
Right.
Because it was like, well, this needs to be handled, like, right now. And knowing that knowing now, in hindsight, I still would have picked the other one. I don't remember what it was, but I remember, like, no, like, this shit needed to stop, right? So it was the right call, but in the same token, losing my like a major source of cool items for 6 weeks was rough. like, this was not some short, like, yeah, a little bit. Like, no. It's fucking 6 weeks. It's like a full month, and it's respawns every month. So like, I basically lost an entire stock.
Your month of data. Yeah, that sucks.
Like, I don't even know what that stock was, but that's it. Like, I don't have it, and that's the end of that. So, I mean, it is what it is. The second pod's gonna get pistoled to death.
1, 2.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Zombie Girls Smash.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that.
Hold on, I think I get it. It works for me now, sort of. I have to go to their website, but I can actually invite people to plans. Maybe? Yeah! I think it worked.
All Advent gene therapy clinics will
But yeah, man, if we keep adding people, maybe we will be able to run 2 fucking raids at once.
That'd be cool.
Be down for that.
Have been dismissed as radical propaganda.
I don't know how Church got us that Engram while playing by himself, but it's about time this game glitched in our favor, motherfucker!
That shit, yeah. He wasn't playing with anybody from our squad, just himself?
He said it was him and like 3 other people that he knows that he doesn't want. He was also playing with Jake last night, I think. They were doing Crucible, and I'm like, good, yeah. Like, I think we've been bad, Alex. We've been very bad people. I think there's a lot of our new players who don't even know about Discord or like anything about it.
I'll repost in the clan chat a new link.
No,
I set it to not expire.
Yeah, let's not do that. Instead, I want to get a group on PSN with all of the clan members. And then we'll send them a message through that, because I don't think anyone reads the clan shit.
Makes sense.
And just send them a message and just be like, look, you know, I'll get it all together at some point tomorrow, before the raid comes out, and I'll like. To be fair, that first week we were like just fucking inviting people and just playing for so much. Like, we did not.
Getting the Avengers power back online was a miracle. I'm not entirely sure how he deciphered their system. but we'd still be half buried in the sand.
So yeah, we were kind of slacking, and that's cool. But I do want to. I'm not gonna send them all.
But he didn't live long enough to see her fly.
We owe you both.
Yeah, send them a big message.
I'll generate the link and give it to you so you can use it.
Yeah, and I'll explain the whole situation.
Argument here.
Maybe we can get more people together to actually like stuff. I do wish that fucking we could have a party of more than 6 people talking, because that's really shitty.
Interesting choice. I'll send word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
That's a armor, grenades. I'm good on those.
Our soldiers took some hits during the most recent covert action.
And Paul will be the best of buds. Chris is probably gonna be hurting. Yeah, Paul's wounded for 2 days. I'll fucking wait.
Covert is our specialty.
What?
Let's just hope your people can keep up.
I was like, where the fuck did all this heavy ammo come from? And I forgot that I touched the flag.
No, yeah. Ooh, Shredstorm Cannon. I'll take it. Oh, and then I have to fucking search for 4 days to get my fucking black market back. Dicks! That's not that big of a deal.
Like find a new location or something?
Yeah. Once you find a location, it's open forever, but I guess once they cancel it, it's like I never found them before, and I have to go back and redo it. It's not the biggest deal, but it still makes me like, you guys are assholes for that. Like, that is a shitty dark event. There's a couple of dark events right now that are pretty bad for me. One of them is pretty pointless, but the other one is going to be improve the threat response, guaranteeing an extra reinforcements in every guerrilla ops, which is a mission that I do at least once a month.
New discoveries, Commander. Yes, Commander.
That's not exciting, but you know.
I will send word as soon as we have something of note.
The reinforcements are usually going to be garbage, and I'd rather that over some of the other options. Like, I had one that lowers our will even more of a mission. And that's bad, because once your will hits like a really low amount at the end of the mission, your character is quote-unquote shaken. And shaken takes like, like 2 weeks to wear off. There's no infirmary to speed that up, like when you're wounded and shit like that. Jesus Christ.
Commander, the aliens are still moving forward on the Avatar project. Taking out that facility would deal a serious blow to their efforts. Market is open.
Alright, what do we got selling today? Autoloader is kind of garbage. Hair trigger is... Actually, I'll take one. Yeah. I made, my girlfriend is my primary reaper, and her mobility is ridiculous.
Commander, we might have to do some cleaning, but we've still got room to grow here.
I think average mobility is 12. With a good piece of armor, you can go to like +2 or something.
Yeah.
Her natural mobility is 16 right now.
Shit.
Fuck. Every time there's a mission where it's like, yo, you want to buff somebody's mobility? I'm like, yeah, send my fucking stealth scout in there. Like, I want my scout to just run around the battlefield. Spotting everybody. That's the job. Chris's aim is pretty sick. I was happy with that. Paul's aim is getting a bit of a buff right now. Yeah, alright. Chris and Paul both have a decent amount of aim. So I've been getting Paul tracer rounds. But that prevents him from carrying like super heavy weapons. They are just ridiculous with the heavy weapons right now. I gave them the war suit. The regular suit lets you carry 2 things, which in Paul and Paul and Chris are grenadiers, so they get an extra slot for just grenades. They're the only ones that can carry 2 kinds of grenades, or 2 of the same grenade, or whatever. So I gave them. So I've been keeping Paul with basically 3 items: 2 grenades and a tracer rounds that make his aim a little better. But now that I got a PCS to increase his aim, and his aim is okay, I'm giving him another war suit, and the war suit has heavy weapons. So they each have 2 grenades and a heavy weapon now. They're like, just blow shit up, motherfuckers.
What's up, Church?
Church, what's going on? Jesus. Fuck was that?
What's that?
You know, I also too need to buy pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need work pants because I'm down to 1 pair now. Dude, that was rough. Like Saturday night, I come in home. I'm not exhausted, but I'm kind of tired, and I gotta work early in the morning on Sunday and all day too. I'm pretty sure my schedule was open until the sun comes down from the sky. I think that's what my schedule was. I was like, fuck that. And I got fucking sauce all over my pants at work. So I get home and I'm like, I have to wash my pants. Like, I have to do laundry. I'm like, I need new pants. Like, I need a new pair of options so that, like...
Avenger plotting new course.
Bye.
What did he say?
I don't know, but he just fucking bounced. Just funny.
I think I heard the word trials. I'm not sure.
I don't know, maybe. Yes, I got fucking dragon rounds. Sweet. I've been struggling to get my fire rounds for a while.
Coming in for you now, Commander.
Your progress against the aliens over the
past Paul your like fire dude?
Significant, Commander.
Last match Paul had well, Paul is my pistol guy, and dragon rounds are the best thing for pistols. Because, you know, besides adding 1 extra damage, they, oh, for fuck's sakes. Could have sworn I tried to stop that last week, whatever. On top of doing extra damage, they, you know, set enemies on fire and they take more damage. I guess poison works too, but there's more enemies immune to poison than there are enemies immune to fire, so... It just makes more sense. Dude, also the Reapers have the best orders. So now every month there's these little like orders you can give people. And they give you just buffs. Things like black market courts reduced by 33%. Or like will recoveries go up 20% faster and extra contacts and whatever. And you get 3 wildcard orders, quote unquote, which is basically the XCOM orders, and then the Reapers can equip 2 Reaper ones, the Templars can equip 2 Templar ones, and the Skirmishers can equip 2 Skirmisher ones. And XCOM can equip 3 whatever fucking ones you want. and I have all 3 of my wild card are Reaper ones. Dude, they're awesome. I mean, this one can fucking fuck off, I guess. Speed of all weapon research increased by 15%. That's great, except that I researched all the weapons ever, so that can go. But, you know, all of the other stuff is largely... I guess the Templar had one that was really useful for a while, which helps. I needed it. But now I don't. Now I have enough power plants that I don't need that shit. Alright, let's see what the black market's selling this month.
Avenger plotting new course.
Come on, I need a superior repeater so bad right now, you don't even know. That's the one that's gonna propel my Reapers from, like, broken to, holy shit, everything's dead in one hit! And, nope, I don't have it yet. Fuck. Maybe next month.
Some of our people are a little worse for wear after that last covert action, but if we give them time to rest, they'll be fine.
Our understanding of the Elder's vision has grown, and now we must strike in new ways to crush their efforts.
My followers will lead this action to victory.
Avenger plotting new course.
Oh, we got a Canadian psychic. Got a psychic Mountie now, as I like to call her.
Interesting.
I was like, I need to hire a new. My psychic was done maxing out, and I was like, I want to hire somebody else to start getting psychic powers. And I was going through the list, and my girlfriend's like, check out the Canadian one.
Our actions
I was like, all right. Scuzz. And yeah, I picked her up. Name is Helen.
Nice.
Helen's a good name.
Helen Boyd, I think. I haven't really fought much, but
Did you hear that?
What?
Said the word Canadian, and Chris came right back.
Yeah, curious because like, what, Canadian who?
I've been here the whole time.
Canadian
Sorry,
lady.
I'm playing this game.
He's just focused on his Dragon's Dogma, and I understand
Dragon's
that.
Dogma.
Sometimes you're in that, like, in that shit.
Alien facility coordinates locked in, Commander.
Strategic resource located. Avenger plotting new course.
I don't even take over the whole world anymore because, like, money becomes such a pointless thing at a certain point.
I'm glad to see our joint effort paid off like we hoped.
I'll wait a day. Chris is the one that killed the assassin, by the way. The assassin went invisible, and I knew exactly where she was. And I was like, I think she's weak to explosives, but I don't remember. And Chris has a move where if he throws a grenade as the very first thing you do, he gets to move again. So I threw an acid grenade at her and it did 10 fucking damage, and I was like, oh, I guess she does take extra damage from grenades. And then Chris is like, I got another move. I was like, oh yeah. Threw another acid grenade in the exact same spot.
That's awesome.
It's like, alright, and then the bitch is dead. Cool. Just see a giant pool of acid where her body used to be. It's just like, it was great. But yeah. Also, Chris, it's really funny because at one point in the fight, I gave Chris the berserker armor, the one that makes you look like meat. But Chris has called his character to be yellow, so he's got like a yellow meat suit. It looked really fucking funny. Oh damn. I don't get to beat Chris in this fight. Oh well. I'm improving Chris's combat intelligence, making him a little bit more useful. You get the fuck out of here. I have not done a single story mission, by the way. I really need to like stop slacking off.
What are you even doing?
Just like random missions, just killing the chosen, just powering up my characters. Like, I'm OP as fuck right now. Kinda funny. Let's bring the... Oh, no, she's leveling up. Let her level up. Today is Kill Warlock Day. That's what I'm working on right now. But yeah, I wish there was a way for me to like send a PlayStation message to all the fucking...
Without having to like pick each fucking one.
Oh my god, dude, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. She's trying. So Zach didn't get us 15 people so much as like who are going to try to convince the other 12. Which, I mean, they might succeed and they might not, but not exactly what I was promised. No. Got someone in my friends list playing Persona 5, which I approve of, but like, you late, bitch! Sorry. Shit was like months ago, man. So how do I spell dyslexia again?
Sweeping the whole area.
Oh my
taking
god.
out anyone they can find. We're moving in to put a stop to it.
You mean the right way or the wrong way?
I know how to spell the right way. It's not your fucking name. If it was the right way, I wouldn't be asking you. I'd just be fucking typing.
DYS. LXE.
LXEAI. There it is. Took a while. There's someone who's just DYS playing Destiny.
Yes.
Fucking making my life harder.
I abbreviate DYS when.
No, there's two people when I go to Destiny players. It shows two people. One is Jew, and then the other one is DYS. Like there's a second person.
That's funny.
All right, invite sent. Bitch, get your ass in here. Alright. Jesus Christ, our clan is too big.
Where are we at now?
I don't even know. What does it say? Like just a straight up number?
I'm gonna guess like 35 to 40.
No, I don't think it's that many. But it's
30.
It's a decent amount. Wait, there it is. 32 out of 100.
Nice.
That's not bad.
Oh, not bad.
We're about like a third the maximum size. I'll take that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Once Chris gets back here, it would be literally 33 out of 100. We can take 15 more and then... Might actually start worrying about having too many people. Like, how do I have 33 and like have never ran two raids at the same time?
We need to help protect the civilians trapped nearby.
Time zones.
Yeah.
There's a group of resistance soldiers hunkered down not far
Yeah,
from your
man.
position.
You need that fucking that push.
Off the attacking alien forces.
I still want to make sure everybody's run the raid at least once, and some of these people I've never met. Got this song stuck in my head like for 2 days now.
My life is in your hands. Moving out. You can never escape my
It's kind of funny. Before this came out, everyone, including myself, by the way, so everyone thought the skirmisher was going to be the best fucking class. But it turns out all of its best moves are like once per fucking mission as opposed to something you can do on a regular basis. So I don't want to say he's garbage, but he's definitely the weakest of the three new ones.
Yay, I'm a beginner.
I know where you are.
Oh man, I guess I'm gonna have to promote you, huh?
That's too funny.
It is funny.
Dude, that was a bad time to do trials. Like how I snapped that Zach.
Yeah, was that caught on video? Because like
That's like the opposite of what I would have expected.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like he was just like losing his shit because people kept like peeking their head, right? But I mean, like, how else are you supposed to get your kills when all they're doing is just huddling in a corner? and they don't want you to leave the group, you know, like to go flank. So it's like, all right, so what the fuck do I do, Zach? And then he just starts like freaking out, right? And I'm like, I'm out. I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done with this shit.
my girlfriend was like, dude, Zach is like spazzing on his stream. And I was like, what? He's just like, yo, he's like, it's kind of uncomfortable. And I was like, but she told me it was like in the half-hour mark, and I was like, this doesn't seem too terrible. But I'm like, I'm sure it got worse later. And I haven't had a chance to watch the whole thing. I mean, I guess I did have a chance, but I was busy fucking playing XCOM.
It's funny, when I left Trials, he's like, what? You're actually gonna like leave right in the middle of it? I'm like, yep, gone. And then I just like left party and I just cold turkey everything.
Oh, you just left like in the middle of a fucking fight?
I fucking left. Yep, I was done.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't want to put up with that shit.
I hear you.
Cover my flank!
They're moving around the side!
You cannot run.
I mean, I don't like PvP, obviously, which is why I don't do it. Yeah, so I can't be like, I can't help you there, buddy.
No, I know.
Oh no, Nabu the Mills.
Commander, Advent isn't backing off. They've got units in the AO that are ignoring our forces just to get a better shot at the civilians. Take those bastards down.
The Templar, on the other hand, is pretty cool. He's not OP like the fucking Reaper is OP, by the way, but Templar is still pretty good. Stealth is just too good in this game, though.
This world is ours!
He has a move that he can turn, like he needs the dead body of a humanoid enemy, but he will create a ghost of himself. The ghost starts with 3 focus, which is the maximum you can have, and loses 1 every turn. And once it hits 0, it disappears. But it gains a focus with every kill, just like the Templar. So as long as you are continuously murdering shit, that ghost will keep going, and it has all the power that the Templar has. Fuck! Missed a 78% shot, but that's okay. And one of the moves the Templar has is this move that creates a shockwave all around him for shit tons of damage. It costs all of the focus that you have, but it also gains you 1 focus per kill. So if you can get like 3 people in a fucking group, it's basically a free move, which is hilarious. But even if you can't, it's kind of dangerous because you're out in the open. But when your ghost does it, is who gives a fuck? So I routinely just send my ghost out in the middle of like an army and just like wreck everything, and it's whatever happens, bro. Pretty great. Having a guy that like can nuke a whole area and you don't give a fuck if he lives or dies. There's no negative. Great. Sometimes it pays off. Sometimes, you know, he does very little. Sometimes he wrecks everybody and then comes out alive. And sometimes he just hurts everybody and dies. But either way, yeah. 3 damage. Certain moves are crazy. Like the Void Rift is one of my favorite. That's from the Psychic person. So you hit a huge area of enemies for about 5 to 6 damage, which isn't much. But then enemies in the area have a high chance to get also hit by insanity afterwards. And insanity is a move the psychic can do that okay, guarantees a few points of damage, and then has a small guarantees ruptured, which means the guy takes more damage from all sources afterwards, and has a chance to either panic or mind control an enemy.
Both are good.
So it's like you take damage from the Void Rift, and then you take damage from the Insanity, and then you take more damage from everything, and you probably get like mind control or panic. Like, really fucked.
It's clear.
Yeah, I heard people complain that like they didn't buff the psychic character at all, and they didn't buff the Grenadier, and I'm like, yeah, they were the best two classes in the game. They didn't need buffs. Everyone else needed to be brought to their level. So
Yeah.
Grenadier's still awesome because he's the best way to
The resistance team is in the clear. They're moving to help the other survivors.
clear armor off of
There's a
enemies, to
large
shred
group
armor
of
off enemies.
civilians pinned down within range of your position.
Multiple
Sensors
grenades would
indicate
do it.
hostile forces are closing in fast.
All
We
grenades
need to
have
get
some
in there
shred
before
ability.
the aliens
Acid grenades
slaughter
shred
those
way
people.
more. And the heavy has a passive skill that makes all their shots shred armor. And I've heard people say that like, oh well, other classes can get that too now because you get randomly abilities from other classes. And I'm like, yeah, that's true, but it's fucking random. It's not like a guarantee.
Go.
There's a lot of skills that other classes can get that are super useful, but it doesn't make them less useful on the people who always get them.
I am trusting you.
Hey, I thought the game glitched. I had this mission with this
As you order, Commander. I have sight beyond
civilian turned into an alien, and it was the last alien I needed to kill, and I could not like find that alien at all. Save my life. I was really fucking annoyed. And it turns out that he was just on the second floor instead of the first floor. That was pretty funny.
Come get some.
I really need to get my Templar some mobility too.
It's far, but I
I think my Reaper's mobility is good enough now. Chris isn't here because he's working on his aim.
10-4.
Sounds legit.
I mean, Grenadier's weakest problem is they don't hit very regularly, but they're not very accurate. But their guns do a lot of damage, shred armor, and I'm like, well, I mean, every time I see a mission that like gives me the opportunity to improve these guys' aims, they fucking take that shit.
What's over there? Overwatch.
The Reapers really don't do that much damage, unfortunately, but I guess it makes sense if they were like seriously high damage units with all the crazy abilities they have, they'd be nuts. But they do extra damage on people that are already taking damage, which helps since their job is to like kill. Every kill they get a plus 5% chance to crit up to 20, which is nice.
Yeah.
Relevant as fuck. And if you kill somebody...
Does it expand when you kill... Yeah.
Oh, no, it doesn't expand. It lasts for the rest of the mission.
Nice. That's awesome.
And when you kill somebody, if you're in stealth and you kill them, there's a skill that makes it so you don't have any chance of ever losing your invisibility. So when you take a shot, you have a 50% chance of losing your invisibility. And when you take your next shot, it's 80. After that, it's 100. So your stealth is temporary, but once you take this skill, a kill shot does not apply to that. A kill shot just does not break your stealth. So their job is to literally just like spot all the enemies, your army like wrecks them, and then you just mop up the stragglers. That's the gig.
Yeah.
To be fair, pretty good gig. I do have that one like super high damaging skill. What the fuck? I got revealed anyway? That's bullshit. And that reveals you guaranteed, which is annoying. But it empties your clip on somebody. And it's basically a guaranteed kill.
Let's do this.
I did not mean to wake up that many people. How much health they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's too risky.
Feel the power of the Templars. The Elders have protected the
I'm going.
Oh my. Did I get a good aim right here? Hold up. Paul might pull off some crazy ass. Okay, I gotta take a picture of this for Paul because this is ridiculous. See, Paul plays this game so he'll understand how this works. But just a perfect angle that I can move the shredder cannon that hits all 3 of them and misses my character.
Wow.
Like, just right. Don't know how, but
Not bad.
Here comes trouble. Multiple enemies.
and they all died. Nice. Whew. Saved that dude's life. Dude, he was far as fuck too. I didn't even think. Here's what it is. First off, I didn't know the shredder cannon range was so high because I didn't think he could even reach that far. And then when he could reach, I'm like, I don't think he's gonna be able to shoot it and not hit my own dude. And I was wrong. The guys are dead. My dude is unharmed. Everything's great.
My sword is thirsty. There you go. I've got something. Big deal. It's over here.
BRB.
Yep.
BRB.
Happy now?
Move, move, move!
Moving to Overwatch.
God damn it.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Down one! You will pay the price.
I can handle that.
Damn it, Paul.
Going to need to reload soon.
You have the power.
Impressed yet? Menace 1-5, you've secured the remaining civilians and there are no other hostile contacts on the scope. Good work out there.
We must never allow these dissidents to fill our hearts with fear. Their victory today is a minor footnote in history, a small bump on the path of salvation the elders have set forth for us.
We got the By the way, Chris, I just sent you a picture of that picture we took with you and Paul. I did not make any of that, by the way. The game just automatically did that. That was 100% procedurally generated.
I'm certainly impressed, Commander. Another heroic effort in the field.
Another impressive effort, Commander. My expectations were high, and yet you have exceeded them.
We're picking up indications of the Elder's Warlock actively working in this region.
New course.
We are victorious, and the cause is advanced.
4 days, 4 days.
My kind will do whatever is needed.
Killed the Warlock in 4 days. Hey, did I make contact with everybody already? Shit. Didn't need that at all.
Avenger plotting new course.
It's fine. Care about that. So who all is on right now?
You, me, Chris, Johnny Jump Shot. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, who the fuck is Johnny Jumpshot?
Back, and that's pretty much it.
I feel like Johnny Jumpshot is a friend of Josh, maybe? There was a phase when Josh